Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into the absolutely chaotic, tweet-fueled 33-hour manhunt for a political assassin. It is a wild story of fumbles, fury, and what turned into a massive FBI fiasco.
But first, you know the drill. If you like getting smart fast, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It seriously helps us out a ton.
Okay, let's get right into it. So, picture this. Utah. The high-profile political activist Charlie Kirk has just been assassinated by a sniper. I mean, this is a huge deal. It's a shocking crime. The whole country is on edge, and the FBI is on the case. The clock is ticking.
So who's running the show? Well, it's the new and, let's just say, very controversial FBI Director Kash Patel. And get this, he reportedly landed the top job with almost zero real law enforcement experience. This is his first huge test, and believe me, everyone is watching. So the pressure is on, right? What's the FBI's first big move? Well, just hours after the murder, Director Patel hits up social media to announce what looks like a massive, super fast win for the Bureau. He fires off this tweet to the world. The subject is now in custody. Boom! Case closed, right? I mean, what a breakthrough. The media's all over it. This looks like a total masterclass in how to run an investigation. Or is it? Yeah, not so fast. Not even 2 hours go by, and he has to post this super embarrassing retraction. Turns out, they had the wrong guy. The person they arrested? Released. So the real killer is still running around, and the FBI just looks, they just showed their whole hand. And you better believe a screw-up this big gets noticed, and fast. A White House official, talking to Reuters, did not hold back, calling Patel's performance, and I quote, really not acceptable. Ouch, that is some serious heat coming right from the top. But here's the thing. That public mess on Twitter, that was just what we could see. Behind the scenes, inside the FBI, things were apparently going completely off the rails. Okay, so the New York Times reported that a totally furious Patel gets 200 agents on a conference call and just unloads on them. We're talking profanity-laced tirades, accusing them of withholding a photo of the suspect from him for 12 hours. Yeah, this does not sound like a smooth, well-oiled machine, does it? So if you look at the timeline, it is just one thing after another. You've got the shooting, then bam, the bad tweet, then the internal screaming match, a delayed press conference, and all of this happens before they finally catch a suspect. This wasn't an investigation, it was a mad dash. You know, chaos like this, it doesn't stay secret for long. It spilled out into the open, so much so that the media started calling it out, live on TV, and from places you might not expect. So you have to wonder, right, with all this craziness, was anyone in the media actually connecting the dots? Were they asking, hey, what in the world is going on with the FBI's leadership? Oh, absolutely. On Fox and Friends, of all places, host Brian Kilmeade just came right out and said it bluntly. The FBI seems to be in somewhat disarray. He flat out asked if all the internal drama and pushback against the new boss was actually getting in the way of solving the case. All right, so after 33 wild hours, they finally arrest a suspect, a 22-year-old named Tyler Robinson. The manhunt's over. Phew, time to pop the champagne, right? Well, hold on. Is this really the victory it seems like? I mean, the difference between the official story and reality was just, wow. You had Patel's team calling it monumental work, while critics were literally calling his performance not acceptable. And get this, he's out there praising the local FBI office, the very same office where he fired the guy in charge just 1 month before. You can't make this stuff up. And look, this whole mess didn't just come out of nowhere. This was kind of the grand finale of a super rocky start for Director Patel. I mean, he was already getting sued by his own former agents and being accused of politicizing the FBI for firing agents involved in the Trump investigations. So this case, it just threw a massive spotlight on all the drama that was already boiling under the surface. And that really brings us to the big question here. Yeah, they got their guy. But when the whole world watches you fumble and scramble and yell at each other to get there, is it still a win? Or does the chaotic process itself kind of tarnish the result? So what do you think? Is a messy win still a win? Or was this a total leadership disaster? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Seriously, I want to hear your take.
All right, that's a wrap on this one. If you learned something new, do me a favor and smash that like button and subscribe for more breakdowns that cut right through the noise. Thanks for hanging out.